emotionally reacting. Yes, so instead of her to say openly that she takes people into the she's indirectly saying you made her sick spiritually and she went to native doctor. She said she took my name. Now the brother, now the family, that's all they do.
All jokes aside, Linda, go and see an orthodontist. An orthodontist is a specialist dentist that can help you get that tongue back in your mouth. And give you specialist braces called Invisalign. I'm sure we have them in Nigeria. Nigeria is not as backward as you think, to the point that you think that all doctors need to be leaving and only the dumb ones stay behind. We have very advanced specialists in the country. So go and get that Invisalign brace into your mouth so that you can restore the oxygen supply and stop doing the nonsense that you're doing on YouTube. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Copyright disclaimer. Under the copyright statute, I'm only doing this for fair use and for educational purposes only, and for the purposes of criticism. So what educationally am I going to teach you today? Well, today I want to talk to you about narcissistic personality disorder, which is a real thing. So narcissistic personality disorder is what Linda has. A narcissistic personality disorder is when you have somebody who, there's so many symptoms that they have, but the key thing is that they believe that they are superior, they are confident and very self-assured, they're very unique and special. And the other things that happen with them is that they manipulate, blame, and gaslight other people. So to gaslight basically just means that they will tell somebody that something is happening to them, but it's not true, and that they had absolutely nothing to do with it. And if they receive any criticism, what do? They bully and really shut down people, asking for apologies because they are so narcissistic.
Headache do you? Abi, you say you no feel breathe. You say na me they do you. Is it not because we've not settled?
And you see Linda, she's here now, you know, that sense of grandiosity, you know, everything that happens is because you haven't settled with me, the queen. Anything that happens to you is because you are not in my favor, you know, until I bless you, you cannot move on with your life. So here she is gaslighting Gloria, telling her that the sickness that she accused Linda of causing to her was not caused by her. She had absolutely nothing to do with it. Pathological liar.
You say na me they do you. You couldn't breathe. It be like say that they press your neck. You tag and say na me. And the next thing, you give my name to your brother, Lindeze, and they go and did something.
You know, and like I said, this is just classic narcissistic behavior. You know, they gaslight, they cause a lot of chaos. They would turn people against you to convince them that, you know, you are the one. Very passive aggressive, and then they act very active aggressive. So you see with Linda, 1 minute she's just and the next minute she's crying, and then she you know, and they're just pathological lies. They spread lots of lies. So her current lie that she has now is that she did nothing to Gloria. She doesn't know why Gloria would accuse her of making her sick. Yeah. And I think some of that pathology when it comes to lying is just because of that OMD that Linda has, that is cut off the oxygen to her brain. And sometimes she says so many lies that she completely forgets what she said.
I'm not ready to sue you. Me sue you. Can't sue you.
Do you remember this video, Linda? 2 months ago, you did this video when you poked your nose into somebody's immigration status. And then when she poked you back, you now said you were going to sue her. When you realized you couldn't sue her, you now came out and you made this threat. It's not the treat that you put in your title. The treat is for dogs, the dogs that you're accusing other people of doing or being, you know. It's not treat, it's threat with a H, okay? You know, so when you realized you couldn't sue her, you said this.
I can't do that. I go there Nigeria, sue you for abroad, you no go touch you. I know the one will go touch you. Backam, you understand? And it takes process. But okay, make way. Okay, you understand?
So this is Linda now saying, oh, I don't remember saying this.
Normal sickness come. You say na me one do. I know where to get.
And then, do you not remember this video? This was the video where you came up with your code of conduct, which you've proved to be fake, by the way, and that's why you removed it from the video. But you, in this video, you now said this to Gloria.
Everybody now, I know where I won't take it in anybody, where I go enter the person gum, and I will be the last person to come out here and say it. In fact, when the thing happen, now she go use her mouth to do video, crying. this one don't happen, that the other one don't happen. Yes. So maybe I might still say before her, but the way you go enter her, okay, I'm not going to do a name video now. This is where.
So classic gaslighting, and narcissistic behavior and boasting. So this is somebody who is now coming out spreading the story. I did nothing to Gloria. Buries, I did nothing to Gloria, but I think she's crazy and she's mad. So you now have your buries in your live chat, which is your coven, by the way, where you get people to come together to inflate your sense of ego. Yeah. That sense of ego, you get people to be there to now say, oh yes, the Queen Lily, you did well, you can tame these reactors. You got them all in there saying, oh, Gloria's mad, you did nothing to Gloria, you don't know where, and then you get angry, and you gave my name to your bruv. Did you not remember what you said 2 months ago? I fail to believe that you can be that unintelligent.
One good thing about my own, I cannot come and sit down and start insulting your husband, insulting your children, insulting your marriage, insulting.
And this is another narcissistic trait as well, that they believe that they're superior. They also believe that the rules that they set for others does not apply to them. And like I said, I just don't know what it is, but like I said, it is a psychiatric condition. They will say they talk out both sides of their mouth. They will say one thing, and then in the very same video, the insults will come, and you think, is this woman mad?
No. Who gave you Modogu? A common painter.
I can't insult husbands.
Day in, day out.
I can't insult children.
Day for host. This second one, which I don't know whether a boy or been a girl. May not go host that child like that again. Let the spirits of these people who have died, let them torment you.
Do you hear yourself, Linda?
You go lose your own. Sure, you say you lose your mother.
Oh my word.
Very evil. You are very insulting. You don't have manners. How dare you say your father, not my father?
So, as part of this educational content on narcissistic personality disorder, we're going to do something called Narc Bingo. So the first bingo card I showed you, bingo is very apt, because this woman likes calling people bingos and dogs. So now we're going to do narc or narcissistic bingo. And basically, as we listen to this woman talk, the previous card that I showed you in this one, I just want you to just take a pen, take a screenshot of this and ring around. When this woman is talking, ring around. She fits all of the criteria for narcissistic personality disorder. Some of the things I've ringed around here, she's always coming out, you've hurt me, you've ruined my life. She's a terrible cook. She likes to project. Projection just basically means that she'll be accusing people of things, but she herself is the one doing it. She projects her own failings onto other people. She likes to stalk and harass. Just go and look at her YouTube channel since she's come out to be this so-called reactor. It's all about stalking and harassment. The words that she uses in her titles are so aggressive. She will always make it about you. What did I do to make you hate me? What did I do to you? She's very, very childish, very childish. She has selective memory, as you could see with the thing with Gloria. Just 8 weeks ago, you are telling you're going to fish somebody out, and that when something happens to her, she's going to know what happened to her. And now you're coming out, oh, what did I do to you? I don't know why she's accusing me of doing something to her. She has that victim or martyr complex where it's all about her. These people don't like me. I'm the poor person. Crocodile tears, we spoke about it in the previous video. She hates doctors and therapists. Why does she hate them? Number one, because she is the queen, so nobody can be above her. And then secondly, she's so scared that if doctors come close to her video, a therapist comes close to her video, they will spot her from a mile off that this woman has narcissistic personality disorder and actually should be in an asylum somewhere. She manipulates her family. We saw that in the previous video. And she's the only one allowed to have any emotions. The only one that can come out and cry, and the next bit, So let's play narcissistic bingo. Let's listen to Linda.
You called it a marriage. I pity you. I pity you and that pig that kept you in his home. I pity you as the number one pig and that pig that also kept you in his home.
So this is someone who's now she's talking to a doctor. Can you believe that this woman is talking to a doctor like this and calling the doctor a pig? A pig that she says cannot leave the country because he is so dumb. Forgetting that you need these doctors to help fix, number one, your brain, And number one, your tongue, or number two, your tongue. But you see what I said about how they become so aggressive when it comes to anybody who's superior to them, especially doctors, because they're so scared of being spotted and being diagnosed.
I don't want this to be life. No, they show us that type of dirtiness. You're very dirty. You're very dirty. You're not cultured.
This is projection once again. I said about projection, that something that somebody is, they will project it onto somebody else. We've all seen your house, Linda. We've all seen your kitchen. We've seen your fingernails. We've seen your teeth. But you're calling somebody else dirty. That's you projecting onto that person.
About my own. I cannot come and sit down and start insulting your husband, insulting your children, insulting your marriage, insulting...
You see what I said about somebody who has selective memory, completely forgets what she said, and this was in the same video, that she's insulting, but she's saying she can't insult. She cannot insult. So what causes narcissistic personality disorder? I mean, if you look down at the bottom, a lot of it sometimes is environment. Maybe they were just adored when they were young. But, Linda said she grew up dirt poor. And I think when she grew up as a very ugly person, she became very intimidated and insecure. And I think that's where some of it came from. But also it comes from neurobiology, connection between the brain and behavior. And I told you before, and I'm not joking, Linda, go and get your tongue back in your head, because I do believe your tongue coming forward is bringing your eye. You can see your eyes are sinking back into your head. And, that will stretch on your brain and cut off the oxygen. I haven't got time to go into all of the finesse of science and everything else, but that also plays a big part. So Linda, try and get that sorted, and maybe you might be cured. So understanding it is very important, I think, because when you know that you're dealing with a narcissist, there are ways to handle them. You don't handle these ones by coming out and trying to confront them directly. Don't waste your time. And I will show you the reason why.
If I don't do you, will make you stiff your heart, say.
And this is her now talking to Gloria once again. Gloria, what have I done to you? What have I done that's made you not be able to accept me? You see this woman, she's, as well as being a narcissist, I think she's bipolar, up and down, even in the same video, So Gloria, what have I done to you? As the victim, what have I done, Gloria, that you cannot, just apologize to me, just apologize and kiss my feet as the queen. Let us make peace. Never make peace with this woman. Genuinely, you can just say, like Nello, and okay, Linda, have it. You want the reaction queen or the crown, take it. Or Banner goes Vicky and Amy that are just very quiet. Let her have it, but never to the point that you actually believe that this woman is the queen, because she will eat you up alive. She will consume you. So she's now telling Gloria, what have I done to you, Gloria, that you won't forgive me? And then listen to what she says.
You just want to die it and just
see,
leave us alone.
So listen to her, Gloria. Why will you not forgive me?
I don't do you. Will make you stiff your heart, say you no go ever settle am. You just want to die it and just leave us.
This is what you've done to Gloria, that she will not forgive you. And I would just advise Gloria, shield yourself. And I will explain to you how you can shield yourself from this woman. But just shield yourself from this woman. Honestly, do not be drawn into her trap. Learn from the others that have just walked away, and let her have her flowers. Let her have her crown. Let her stay with her beauties in her live chat. Do not go into that coven, that den of iniquity that this woman is.
Alone. Moms, loggers, married women. You have a thing with married women because they never marry TV.
And this is someone who's saying, oh, what have I done to you, Gloria? What have I done? I think you have a problem. If Gloria has a problem with married women, you have a problem with beautiful women. That's your problem. You have a problem with beautiful women, Linda. Honestly, you hate people that can do makeup better than you, that look more beautiful than you, that are more confident than you. So if you go through the list of the people that you've had problems with, from Dinah to Nello to Banter to now Gloria, Choice, they're all more beautiful than you. Vicky, Amy, they're all more beautiful than you. You will call them out on their looks, but they're all more beautiful than you, Linda. And this is the root of your problems. Well, you are an ugly woman.
And jealousy is her problem, and it's killing her. The girl don't die.
No, jealousy is your problem. This is projection once again. This is you being jealous and projecting onto somebody else that she's jealous. She's not. Why would she be jealous of you? What do you have, Linda? What do you have?
I date with man who marry me. You date with the one who never marry you. Born children through one top.
Why would you say that someone's children is thrown away? This is somebody who says, "Oh, I don't insult children." Do you know what it means when you say that someone, you've thrown someone's children away, and then you wonder why they come out to insult you? Remember, you always come out and say people have insulted you, but you will not show what happened before. That you have done something so demonic that they must come out and insult you.
It can't be you where start to the chook prick inside your body since 13 years. You call yourself baby.
And this is somebody who put a whole bar of soap. What was it? Was it Sunlight? Was it Dove? What soap did you put inside your pecus? Yeah. And you come out here and you say to Gloria, what have I done to you? What have I done to you that you will not forgive me? That you do not want peace with me? So, as I said before, the way to deal with somebody who is a narcissist is to shield yourself. And you can see here the letters SHIELDK. Shield yourself from these people. Don't waste your time even trying to settle peace. When they're calling about peace and apologies, peace, let us settle. When we settle, be fine. Don't do that, because when you settle, that settling that you're doing, you're going into their den. You don't know what's inside that den. Yeah. So don't waste your time settling. Just clearly define the behavior that you want, that you accept for yourself, and stick to those boundaries. Yeah. And as soon as she crosses the boundaries, get out of the way. Maintain control. Don't allow this woman to now have that control. The only thing I would say with Choice, which was wrong, because you can see it with Linda now, is Choice saying, oh yes, we settled, I'm now at peace. But you can see Linda, every other video coming up, Choice, I've controlled Choice. Choice and I, we are now at peace. We have no problem. If Choice does something wrong, I will go to the DM and tell her, but we are now at peace. Linda now believes that she is now in control. Yeah. The other thing that you do, hold back confrontation. Don't do any direct confrontation. You can see with Choice how she handled this woman. Even how Nello handled this woman. Dinah's one, the complete block. She just cut off, which was the right thing to do as well. Nello can't do it. And Choice, initially coming to confrontation, that doesn't work with this woman. Yeah. Stay calm. Don't waste your time getting into any kind of banter with this woman. Don't get into any banter. And then don't take it personally. When this woman is calling your husband this, calling you big head, saying your doctor is this, your doctor is a fake doctor, or your husband is a fake doctor, your child is this, blah, 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 blah. Don't waste your time. These are all insecurities that she has. Remember, their behavior is about them. It's not about you. So do not internalize anything that they are saying. It's just a load of nonsense. Yeah. That's the real power that you give them. When you start to believe any nonsense that they're saying, limit your interactions. So engage less. Avoid any unnecessary conflict or manipulation. Don't waste your time. When they come out, you can see her, you look at her YouTube channel, it's all about drawing people out into her coven. She wants to bring people in there. So try and avoid, don't give her narcissistic supply. Yeah, she needs to be able to feed that narcissism that she has. And that's why she keeps coming out all the time with one title after the other. Attack, aggressive, I finished them, Don't feed that narcissistic supply. Without that, she goes away. Yeah. Avoid hoovering tactics. When she's trying to, when you vacuum the floor and you hoover, avoid those hoovering tactics. When she's trying to bring you in, apologize, engage. I'm going to do this. She's trying to hoover you in to her narcissism and into her supply and into her live stream where she can talk about you to inflate her sense of ego. Engage less. Don't get her to try and pull you back into a relationship. See, every single video, it's about, you've done this. But anyway, if you apologize, I forgive you. Let's engage. Let's be friends. Let's be at peace. Don't fall for it. Stay grounded, live in reality. They often distort reality to suit their needs. You could see what she did at the beginning of the video, saying that she did nothing to this Gloria. But, it now turns out that just 2 months before, 8 weeks before, she was the one saying that she's going to do something, and Gloria will come out and cry and she will say it by herself. Don't feed her ego. Don't give her any praise or attention. Those live streams she has, those videos she puts up, and you go into her comment section, it's all about getting that praise. That's all she wants. That's the reason why she deletes all the comments which are not in her favor. One thing I would give to her beauties is that her beauties, I have to have a lot of respect for them, because I would say 90% of them, are starting to see through the bullshit or the crap, and they will call her out, which is good. The same thing with Dinah. and her dynamites. You know, at the end of the day, when these women do nonsense, their fans will call them out, unlike some, you know. So avoid giving this woman any praise or attention that will reinforce her behavior, and do not apologize unnecessarily. Do not. That is like lighting a match. Do not ever apologize to this woman. Honestly, there are ways that you can make her feel that she has won and whatever. Never come out to make an apology. Don't. Because when you do that, oh my word, that will be the end. And then know when to walk away. When this woman is prodding, just walk away. After time, she will continue to talk so much nonsense that people themselves, you can see with her bureaus, will start to call her out. They'll say, why did you go to that person's DM? Why did you make this video? Why did you put this person's child in your video and you were analyzing the child? They themselves will start to call her out. So you don't have to do anything. Let her continue to make those mistakes. You know, they often say that if you give someone enough rope, they will hang themselves. Let her hang herself with her own rope of narcissism. Shield yourself from Linda. Shield yourself. Do not engage. And this is for anybody that wants to go into any kind of banter, any kind of conflict with this woman. Don't waste your time. Move away from her.